What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Game, like Will, man, back with another video. And in this video, man, we're gonna be talking about uh 5 things women get turned on about when it comes to integrity. All right, 5 things women get turned on about when it comes to integrity. 5 things that I think women get turned on about, right? Based on a true story, right? All right, let's go. Number 1 is authenticity. Authenticity is a trait of a Leo. No, for real. It is though. A lion. Lions don't give a fuck what nobody think. They're most associated with pride, self-esteem, and courage. That's why if you're a Leo, you probably get your ass whooped when you're doing some cowardly shit. The universe just sends a bunch of people to whoop your ass. But authenticity. So I said, be genuine and honest. And this is towards women, actually. This is about, integrity as a man, things that get women turned on, right? So be genuine and honest about your intentions. This is rule number 1, fellas. Write it down in your notes, wherever you got to do, classes in sesh. Be genuine and honest about your intent. What the fuck do you want with this woman? Be yourself rather than someone else or playing games. Transparent. Real men are transparent about what they want and who they are. So there's a level of, and I said this in the other video, self-esteem. There's a level of honesty. There's a level of sincerity. There's a level of, hey, I'm me. I think today's day and age, this shit is like, it's not so common. But that's what women get turned on about. They get fucking turned on by that shit. They love that shit. They love when you're, instead of you chilling with their ass and getting some sex, you're with your nephew, or you're out at a baseball game with your nephew, or that's why guys when they have a kid, all the women be like, oh, they don't give a fuck about your kid. They just another little snotty nosed kid like anybody else. They care about how you look as a dad with the kid. They care about the relation. You can't spell relation without real at the beginning. It ain't no A in there, but it's relation. They care about the way it makes them feel. Look at this guy who is caring about this little ball of love, this little creature. He must be passionate. He must be compassionate. He must be in tune with his feelings in order to, you feel me, balance that. So authenticity, I mean, it comes in many different forms. And a lot of y'all just got to look at y'all life and figure out, like, oh, well, me playing PS5 is authentic to me. Me being a football player is authentic to me. Me being vegan and playing chess is really important to me. Camping and hiking in nature is cool to me. So if you get with me and I say, let's go in a tent for the night and go fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't going to keep talking so dirty on this YouTube. And go have sex in a tent. I mean, I already told one of my shorties some shit like that. Like, that's what it is. Like, you either going to hate me or love me or feel whatever. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm rocking with. Number 2, respect her boundaries. Honoring her boundaries, both emotional and physical. Listen to cues, respect their limits, and ensure that interactions are comfortable for both parties. This builds trust and shows maturity. So basically, respect her all around, holistically, in holistics, right? This come through communication, conversations, and really get to know her. Like, you feel me? Like, and that's, again, a lost art. It's a lost art. And a lot of young men, they just want to have riz and get ass. I understand, but a great coach always says, life is not porn. This is not porn. And if you could remember that, because I was born in the 90s. So all the music, it gave us the game. It gave us the game. Like, like Joe, even Cisco, or like I mean, these guys were telling you how to serenade a woman with your conversation, and they were talking in a very respectful way. There was no disrespect. There was no oh I hit that and get out my crib type shit. Even though that gets women, some of y'all, I know, but listen to her cues. I tell you about facial acuity, emotional acuity, and body language. If you could get these three, the February method, down, you're just gonna get better with women in general. There'll be a fool to pass up on you at that point. They just will. So yeah, when it comes to sex, respect her boundaries, wait. I'm not saying wait like no, like not on no cowardly shit, but just like if you notice that the vibe ain't there all the way and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, like it's first of all, do what you could do to make it more comfortable first before you call it quits. But if you realize like, damn, it's still early in the relationship and I could tell she really ain't really, you feel me, then just just vibe. Just vibe. You don't always gotta, crush. You don't got to. That's another thing, bro. I'm talking about all the lost arts, bro. Real men, they don't always just smash just cause it's there. You feel me? Like that's a lost art. Number three, honest communication. Speak openly and clearly in your interactions. Avoid misleading statements or saying things just to impress or manipulate. Integrity means being clear about your feelings and expectations while being mindful of hers, right? Again, communication. Like I just said, the February method, you could tell through the body language, through what type of emotions, right? I always say, like, every time you could chill with a female and you could just read the room. And if you're doing all you could do to make her kind of like be in a different vibe and you notice she not in that and she not going there with you, then like, all right, cool. Like I'm not chasing anything. I'm gonna let you. I'm not going to force what ain't destined to be. That's me. I could read the room, and uh, she'll get it. Like okay, like he gets it. You feel me? I'm not comfortable right now. That's me being honest and communicating back to you. Hey, if you liked me, it would have went there. So there we have it. Then I'm out, and then it's like, okay, cool. But just in general though, like you feel me? Like they said, misleading statements, that's bad. Uh, I talked to y'all about shit, stuff like that, saying things just to impress her. That's a thin line between demonstrating higher value and saying things just to impress her. The difference is if it's a fucking lie, don't say it. You feel me? Um, a DHV, you could demonstrate higher value by being pre-selected, being a leader of men, and just different other ways. Like you could take a photo with two females like this, post it on your Instagram, and that's attractive, you know. But that's not doing anything to impress her. You feel me? That's just you being you. Um, So yeah, be clear about your feelings. That means you have to have emotional acuity of self. So if I'm mad or if I'm feeling something, I always tell you how to download the feelings chart. Because if you're feeling joy and say she's mad, you may say today I'm not gonna be argue with you. I'm gonna stay in joy. I'm gonna have joy all day. She'll realize like, oh shit, I ain't gonna call it manipulation, but my feelings were not going to change his. That's called integrity. That's what I'm saying. Um, number four, consistency. Follow through on your words and actions with actions. So whatever you say, follow through with that with your actions. Like if you say like, yeah, I'm gonna call you when I get back to the crib, call it. If you say like, hey, I really want to get to know you. I want to take you out. Take her out. You know, um, don't really tolerate, and this is gonna improve your game like crazy. don't really tolerate your own bullshit. Like if you say I'm gonna take you out and then you realize like, damn, I could either spend this last little money I got or I could buy some liquor or some weed or some shit. Or even something you might need. You gotta be like disciplined. Like, nah, I told Shorty I'm gonna take her out, so I'm gonna put that first. Even though like that could be considered simping to somebody out here, but to me it's not. It's just you realizing like I'm prioritizing my dating life. You feel me? Like, cause a lot of guys they just want to smash a bunch of women, and that's why they would say that that's simping. But if you're really looking for a wholesome relationship, then it's not simping. It's just you realizing like, okay, as a man, I promised this female I'm gonna do this. Like, if you buy Chinese food, then you're not gonna be able to take her out, and then you're starting a relationship off from an unintegral place. Even if she's like, okay, I'll just come over, you fucking it up already. Starting it off with inconsistency. If you say you're going to do something or act in a certain way, stick to it consistently. Consistency is the key in building trust and demonstrating that you're a reliable and serious person. You're reliable and serious. These get women turned on. Reliable and serious. It's simple things, but it's just hard to read it sometimes. Like, but y'all know, because when y'all text women back super slow and they just stop texting you, that's what this is happening. It's like they're like, okay, he's not consistent. But you think it's something bigger than that. Oh, I must have said something wrong. No, it's hardly ever that. Because if she thought you was cute, she probably gonna really let you. You feel me? But if you are cute but your consistency is ugly, women ain't finding that attractive. So it's just like you gotta. I always talk about don't like if you're gonna text back in a timely fashion, only take off 2 minutes to think about what you're gonna say, but don't take off more than 2-3 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Always get back to her, let her know what you're doing or what you're trying to do, and set up that date or that link. Number 5, bro, empathy and understanding. Treat her with compassion. Be empathetic. Now I know this is gonna be simple for some of y'all, but I'm talking about guys who really want to have long lasting, like real relationships. I know a lot of y'all just want to hit them doonies and get up out of there, and that's cool too. You feel me? But I think that with me on this channel, I want to establish like real bonds. I don't want to just like, you feel me, just talk that shit. But yeah, it's a lot of player shit on here too. But that ain't this right now. This is real relationship advice. So compassion, treat her with compassion. And this is what, like I said, this is what really get them turned on and wet and all that. Because like, bruh, I even remember being at Job Corps and just like, bro, I remember like it was this girl that I used to think was cute or whatever, but like we both knew it, but like I kind of just play it like whatever type shit. And so I'm playing basketball with this African female, you feel me? And she wasn't the most fire, but she was like a good girl, but she was still kind of straight though, like kind of cute type deal. But we playing basketball. She's shooting the ball. I'm teaching her how to shoot the ball, so I keep passing her the ball back, right? This girl come around and she peeping at. She like, damn, like, she like, damn, like. So she tried to grab a basketball and shoot on the same rim and then see if I'm gonna get it for her and shit. And little shit like that, cause what is she peeping? He the type of guy, women be really looking at this, like he the type of guy that show compassion and he empathetic to women. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he could just be an asshole and be like, I'm playing basketball myself on the other rim. Fuck these, you feel me? But I'm over here really trying to make light out of life type shit. You feel me? But that's just my real character, so that's just what's shining through, like right there. Um, I got other stories like that too. Cause that girl used to always see, cause there was this other girl that I used to have that was like my friend, and I guess she thought that my friend wasn't the cutest apple in the bunch, and like other guys thought that too, cause they would come up to me and be like, "Yo, bro, like that's what you fucking with?" Like they'll try to joke on it. I'm like, "Nah, that's my friend for real." Like, you feel me? This is really my friend type shit. But she liked me type shit. But you know, back then I ain't really. I kind of knew, but I really didn't care type shit. But that girl came up to me one day. She was like, "I see how you be treating blase blah too. Like, she was like, that's real because a lot of guys they wouldn't, they don't treat girls like this. They like she was like basically saying like, bro, you a real one. Like you feel me? Like you think she thought I was sexier because I'm willing to like be around a female that's not the baddest and still like treat her good like as a human being type shit. And it's like, I just don't understand why people ain't like that. You feel me? But I do get it, but it's like that's not me. You feel me? Uh, so treating her with compassion and being empathetic, and it also shows that you take your time and you really value life. It just shows a deeper side of you. Like some things just show that you're a fucking different type of person. Like it's like, damn, this motherfucker. And I'm one of the most popular people in the school. Like, but I'm like I fuck with her. You feel? That's just what it is. Um, treating her with compassion and be empathetic to their feelings and perspectives. Like I just said, they value guys who, cause bro, if you're the type of person that'll cut a hottie off and put a 5 or a 6 on your roster to replace that hottie, cause that hottie acting spicy, bro, you a different type of guy. You already won, my boy. You already won the game. The game is all about integrity, right? That's a very integral move that you're doing. You're saying, yeah, I want to fuck you, but guess what? You don't deserve it. Like, bro, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Then that's what life is all about, bro. You get what you deserve. That's how life really operates. So if you operate any other way, you're technically in your emotions, and women tend to figure that out real quick and know. And that's tricking, and that's how they know, like, okay, you ain't rock solid, you know. But showing that you value them as individuals, not just as potential partners, creates deep connection and shows you have character. Oh my God. Feels so good to have character. Like, bro, because, like, here's the thing. I'm such a good guy that I never even asked myself, like, do you have character? For like 25 years, 28 years, never asked it. I was too busy just being me. You feel me? So now that I'm looking at words and like figuring out what they mean, and I'm looking deeper into like words and verbiage and like just getting better with words and shit, it's like a lot of y'all already got what it takes to get everything you want in life. But it's like if people see that you the shit before you see it, they're gonna try to fuck it up. And then not everybody, right? A lot of people let you pass by like that, but there are a couple people who literally just be mad at you for that shit. Like, bro, you really a popping ass nigga. Like, I don't like that shit. You feel me? And then with these females too, if you ain't gonna give them none of that Johnson, you feel me? Then they gonna think the same way. Oh, it's a dog eat dog world. Oh well. Human beings are selfish. They're inherently selfish. You feel me? So you have to be up on your. You have to have self love, self compassion, self admiration. You have to know yourself, and you have to actually be yourself. Last but not least, and that's gonna kill all of that bullshit off, and you're gonna have a happy life. You're gonna be able to grind. You're gonna be able to be successful. You're gonna be able to reach the tippy top of the mountain, and that's what it's all about. If you ask me, as a lifestyle coach, that's the gems I'm gonna give you in this video. But this video was very much so about women get turned on about integrity in a man. This is what turns them on. This is what turns them on. From my life experiences. You feel me? Like my life experiences. And it's the thing about life. Life will throw a bunch of stuff at you to really see like how loyal are you to who you are? Or are you the type of person? Do you have that awareness? Like, oh, that ain't me. Soccer ain't me. I'm good. Can you say that? Or do you gotta try everything just to try to fit in, or try to fit, do you gotta be on top of everything, trying to try everything? Or do you got that type of personality where you could really be like, man, listen, everybody trying to jump this guy, I don't think that's cool, bro. I ain't fucking with that, bro. Like, they lame as fuck for that, bro. Are you loyal to self first? That's what it really matters. Because a girl could walk out your life, bro, and when she walk out, you really got to be there 10 toes. Like, bro, I love me so much that like, and I be kind of confused on that. Like, if a girl walk out, you feel me? Like even a friend sometimes it's like, do you just let them back in, or do you really sit there and really think about that? Like, damn, like, because if the roles was reversed and I treated you, it just left you, and then try to come back on some shit, they might not be as a lot of people they might a lot of people be quick to move on type shit. So not saying they won't let you back in, but it's just like you gotta respect it, whatever they choose. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So, same thing with you. Like, if you got an ex or anybody who's trying to double back just because it's like, okay, I see you trying to like you look attractive because you're doing what you're doing and it's going in here and it's like, bro, like it's confusing because me being a loyal Leo, I'm always thinking like, damn, like I don't got no malice for nobody. Even if you wasn't fucking with me then, you fuck with me now, cool. Like I'm not a spiteful type of guy, but I have been feeling lately like with certain people, and I think that's why, I don't know if it's God or the universe, they kind of made me suffer for a minute because it's like you be giving people the gifts that I'm giving you type shit. You can't do that type shit. I'm not gonna let you really. Not in this narcissistic ass matrix. You're not going to level up until you got it in you to step on, step on their neck, you know. And women don't even really be liking guys who too nice like that. And that's when I was younger. Like that was me though. But I do think that life has whooped me enough for me to be like, you know what? I don't know, bro. I'm not evil, but it's just like it's part of life, bro. You live and you learn, you grow. You like, I know if they're gonna step on my neck, they would do it. You feel me? So that's where I'm gonna leave this video at, man. And I know y'all feel me, you know what I'm saying, with this shit. But listen, and again, that's another conundrum for y'all, cause y'all like, yo, how he gonna be nice and evil? Listen, the world is full of people like that. And it is authentic because that's the world that we live in. Nobody tells you gotta be mean. Some of the most evilest people have a nice side. Some of the most nicest people, they crash out. And life teaches you that balance, because it's not about like, oh, let me give all my money away to somebody, or it ain't about, oh, let me take all somebody else's money. No, you gotta have a balance of like, okay, take and give. Like, you feel me? It's gotta be a balance. But man, it's your boy Willard. Man, I'm out, man. See y'all next video.